All right, good morning, boys and girls. Ross Bresvar here, owner of Aruba ROI Marketing. It's time for our weekly coffee break. I've got mine. I hope you have yours. We literally take about 10, 15 minutes to talk about something related to what we have been doing for the past 23 years. And I must congratulate my team once again. 1 week ago today, we celebrated 23 years on the island of Aruba, supporting local companies and organizations with their digital marketing, website design, and so on and so forth. Very excited about that. I got a lot of feedback, so I appreciate all the love. Today, we are continuing our series on Google, and specifically Google Business Profile. As you know, we've been talking over the last couple of weeks specifically about why it's important, what you should be doing, a variety of different ways of looking at it. Today, we're going to talk specifically about 5 important ways that you as a local business organization really should be doing these things to optimize your Google Business Profile. And it's important to note that we are bringing it up every week for the last several weeks simply because it is something that a lot of people are not spending enough time on. We believe it's important for everyone to be doing this. So let us get going. I will move myself out of the way. And as stuff happens, it takes a little bit longer than I want. All right, I think we're good to go. Let me start the presentation. All right, should be able to see that right about now. Here we go. All right, so 5 important ways local businesses should optimize their Google Business Profile. That's you. So let's get into this. First and foremost, again, this is most of my team, not everybody, but again, congratulations to them and everyone involved in helping us make it through 23 years. We have some amazing clients, and we'd love for you to become a customer of ours as well. So please listen up. If there's any questions you have about anything you learned today, please reach out. We'd love to help, even if it's not to support you in a long-term way, but we do like to make sure everyone is doing it the best and optimized way they can to improve their marketing. All right, so we're going to cover today these 5 tips. I won't go into great detail about the what's on the screen because we're literally going to talk about those right now. So as a local business, it is essential to understand how to optimize and to maximize your online presence. And that's with anything, right? Regardless of whatever social media platforms you're on. Obviously, Google is the topic for today. So doing so can really ensure your visibility on search engines and even help you to generate new customers. So your Google Business Profile plays an integral role in establishing your presence and increasing your visibility on the web. So it is important that you understand how to optimize it for the best results. So here are 5 ways a local business or any organization can optimize its Google Business Profile to help with its search engine visibility. So first, make sure your profile is up to date by providing accurate and detailed information about your business. This includes your business name, address, phone numbers, hours of operation, and of course your website URL. Now this information should match what's not only on your website, but also on all your online listings, right? So whatever you put on Google, make sure that your Twitter and your Instagram and your Facebook and your website profile information all match. They discount if it doesn't, right? If you've got different phone numbers or different addresses, it doesn't make sense for Google. Additionally, you want to make sure to include keywords and a quality description of your business as well as an up-to-date profile photo. This will help enhance your Google Business Profile and make it easier for potential customers to find you. Now, an important note here is that keywords, just so you understand, keywords and key phrases are the types of things that people would use to search for your type of business, right? So if you're a dry cleaner, you would want to have those type of words that are descriptive of the kind of services that you offer in that dry cleaning business, right? And your quality description, obviously, you don't want to go lengthy, but you do want to make sure that when they read it, even if it's succinct and short, that it really illustrates what kind of services you do provide. Second, take advantage of Google Business Profile to ensure that your profile is visible on Google Maps and localized searches. This is huge, right? It's not just the profile itself when it shows up on the search engine results page. So when somebody searches, that you show up on the right-hand side. And well, like we talked about last week, the 3-pack, which is really the main goal, is that visual representation of the top 3 searches organically show up at the top with images, and usually your eye is drawn to that. So Google Maps, localized searches, very important because the maps is where people are looking for something usually right now. Right? So this is going to make it easier for customers and your prospects to find your business and better understand what kind of services that you actually offer. Additionally, you got to make sure to include reviews and ratings to increase customer trust and provide them with an insight into what it's like to do business with you. And that's something we covered, I believe, 2 weeks ago. Very important. Obviously, people are much more, the statistics are quite high where people will actually read and look at the reviews that are online. So if you don't have reviews, you need to be asking for them. That's what we talked about a couple of weeks ago. But obviously, they need to represent your company well. So that means you have to have a good product, good services, or good service. And that helps in your Google Business Profile. Something I meant to mention a second ago about the Google Business Profile and images. Images, hours of operations, those are all things you can continue to update, right? So if you have holidays or something that's happening where you're closing early or changing something, make sure to update it as often as you can. Let's put it that way. One of the services we provide our customers is that maintenance throughout the year to help you actually maximize the amount of love that you get from Google by us updating, not just adding a photo, but adding services, adding products, making sure that the keywords, everything is aligned and changing as it needs to. Because the more often you do that, the better that you get the love from Google. All right, so third is to use Google Posts to share content with visitors. Right, so this is a great way to engage with customers. It helps to raise your brand awareness and even drive sales. So you can use Google Posts to share details about upcoming events or promotions. You can showcase customer reviews and also give customers an insight into what's actually been happening at your business. Fourth, take full advantage of Google's knowledge panel by including as much detailed information as possible. So this includes what we mentioned earlier, the contact information, store hours, photos, reviews, and more. Right? This will ensure that your customers are able to quickly and accurately find the information they need. One little tip here is when you take photos, take it with your smartphone when you have the tag, the location tag turned on, because the images, if you're taking of your business, will help Google with the searches of the location, and it's just sort of added sugar on top of the dessert there. Of course, additionally, you want to make sure to add call to action buttons to your profile to make it easier for people to contact you, whether it's a click to call or a click to chat. And that is something we've also talked about is chat. So let's talk about that. Finally, you want to use Google Business Messages to connect with customers directly. So you can use this to actually get live customer feedback. You can provide customers with personal support and guidance, just like you would if you were using the Messenger chat in Facebook or the chat in Instagram or WhatsApp. This gives you that opportunity to talk live with someone when they're actually at your place of business online and they're asking questions. And of course, you can even promote upcoming events or special offers. So through this feature, you can make it easier for customers to connect with you without having to call or visit your business in person. And listen, especially with the pandemic, most people are much more comfortable reaching out through chat than they ever have been in the past. A bit of it is the anonymity, but mainly it's because of speed and efficiency. They can ask a question, and hopefully if you've got either a chat bot, which is an automatic response that can answer, some of those most common questions, or someone is actually paying attention and gets a notification that somebody's there live, that you can then reach out and talk to them. And if we haven't talked about this before, very important, we do have a phenomenal platform that does a lot, if not all of this here for you to make it easy for you, even with a mobile app. All right, so by following these steps and optimizing your profile, you can help ensure that it's visible to potential customers on Google and obviously maximizes your search engine visibility, which is the goal at the end of the day. Not only will this benefit you in the short term, but it's also going to help you build your reputation and increase your customer base over time. So if you have any questions about this, or you'd like to see a demonstration of the platform we have that I was mentioning earlier, please reach out to us. Phone number and information, email is right there. We'd love to talk, even if it's just to share what we've got going on. We do have a lot of cool technology that will make your marketing much more efficient and easy for you to manage. Or of course, if you don't have the time or the personnel, we're here to support you in that way as well. All right. Have a great day, and we'll see you next week.